Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Friday, January 3rd, Flex Friday on Prize Picks. Recap of yesterday, we hit day 2 of our ladder day challenge. We had a good profit day, hit multiple slips on Sleeper as well. Hopefully we can continue into today. We got Flex Friday, stress-free, protected, check your promotions, make sure you opt in. We got plenty of games today. I believe we have 6 to 8 games on slate today. Let me check that again. We got 2, 4, 6, 8. We got 9 NBA games today. A lot of good value. A lot of good options to choose from. It is Flex Friday. Only time I recommend to do a 6-man. So let's get started. My 2-man for day 3 of the ladder day challenge. I'm still waiting on some of these props for breaking news as far as players questionable or if they're playing. So that should affect the players that I want to pick. But I am going to share about 5-6 props that I like. First one I'm going to be going with, I'm going to go back to him, and that is Austin Reeves. Didn't cash his points and assists, but he pretty much cashed everything else. His assists is up there too if you want to take his assists at 8. He's been averaging 10 assists. Going against the Hawks, he's going to dish the ball. He's also going to score. So any prop for him, but I think his PRA, DG Fantasy likes that best with the 55% hit rate to go over. His PRA at 32. I believe you can get it at 31.5 on other platforms. I do like it on PrizePicks at 32. I do like his rebounds and assists, his RA. So most likely I'm going to be taking his RA and his PRA. His fantasy score is not posted yet, but these are the 2 options that I like for him. Most likely I will have one of these on my Flex Friday slip, but I like these 2 props. Other platforms, you can probably get it at 12.5. It's been slightly bumped. But I will be taking Austin Reeves, one of these props. Next up is Trey Young. Obviously going against the Lakers. Plays very, very well against the Lakers, especially in the assist department. You can take his assist alone at 11.5. Last time he played the Lakers was over a month ago. He had 20 assists. He averages potential assists 15 to 18 every time he plays the Lakers. So you can take his points and assists or just his assist alone. Fantasy score could also be in play, but I like to avoid it just for the fact he does have high turnover rate. His fantasy score is not even posted on PrizePicks, so forget that. So his assists and RA are in play. You can take his points and assists as well, but his assist alone line is good enough. Next one is Darius Garland, and for him, PRA and points and assists and fantasy score will be my top options for him. You can also look into his first half props. You can check his PRA or fantasy score. Fantasy score will probably be best for his first half. But fantasy score overall, he's been averaging the mid-40s. So I'll be taking his fantasy score. Might regress it just a tad bit, but he should clear this line of 35.5. It's going to get bumped further just for the fact the past 5. People look at the past 5 and think it's a lock, which is not. But past 10 games, he's gone over 9 of 10. The matchup is there. Luka is out. Money line, I do have the Cavaliers winning, and I expect Garland to have a big game. So I'll be taking Darius Garland for fantasy score. Next up brings me to one of his teammates, and that is Dean Wade. Dean Wade, I do like his first half most. PRA or fantasy score, but for full game props, you can take his fantasy score at 19. Solid value. Should be at 20.5 the way he's been playing the past 2 weeks. But at 19, it's solid. I'm going to take it. Daily Grand Fantasy does have it over at 53% hit rate. Last game, he didn't have a good shooting night. I believe he only had 3 points, but usually averaged close to 10 points. Does average quite a bit on rebounds and assists. Does shoot the 3 ball, so it should help on his points. He was 0 for 4 last time, which is reason why he only had 3 points. But he should clear this line against fantasy score, and you can check his first half. Like I mentioned, his first half fantasy and PRA as well. Next leg is Lively, and with Luka out, everybody's expecting Kyrie Irving and Klay Thompson to go off. They really haven't, but Derek Lively has stepped up. Not sure if Daniel Gafford is playing. But Lively should cash anyways with or without him. But for Derek Lively, I do like his assists line the most at 2.5. He had a potential 8 to 10 assists last game out. Luka is out. I know Kyrie should be the one stepping up for assists, but he's mostly come into the scorer role, especially with Klay Thompson's struggles. So Derek Lively's assists or his fantasy score are in play. Two options to choose from. Most likely I'm going to go with both of them on separate slips. So assist or fantasy score. And last one I like to mention, probably going to have limited exposure to him, is Lamelo Ball. He's been a wagon for me. He's been cashing for me, but he's been in and out of the season with injuries. When Lamelo's there 100%, he pretty much cashes everything. He might be on a minutes restriction, which is why I'm going to just target him on one slip. But for anything for Lamelo Ball, I do like his PRA, fantasy score, and his RA would probably be best. So if you want to take him, that's a long shot. It is Flex Friday, so it's protected. But at 13, on other platforms, you can probably get it at 12.5. He should play close to 25 to 30 minutes, but like I mentioned, he might be on a minutes restriction, so he might play between 20 and 24 minutes. But at 13, you got the push equity. If you're worried about the minutes restriction, just fade him, but I do like him in this spot against Detroit. And that rounds up. They just literally took out Lamelo Ball's rebounds assists as I'm doing this video. So his RA is most likely going to get bumped to 13.5. So just fade that and take him on other platforms. For Lamelo, you might want to be taking his points and assists or his PRA. Or just fade him completely, or you can just take one of his gobbies as well. As you saw it right now, Lamelo Ball RA was just taken off. But these are 5 solid props. You can spread around on different slips that you may have, or just include them on your Flex Friday. All of them are good value on DG. The matchup is there. They've been hot. So other than that, mix and match, pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. If you're interested in the Discord, the link in the description below. Other than that, enjoy your weekend, and see you guys in the next one.